Hello, YouTube family. This is Ravi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, we are back on the series Learn ServiceNow Integrations from Scratch. And this particular video, I am going to cover the part 2 of e-bonding from ServiceNow to ServiceNow integrations. So, if you have not checked the first video of ServiceNow to ServiceNow integrations, you can go back and check in the link in the description. Even you can find the link on the I button on the top. So, in the last class, or you can say that the last video, we have seen how an incident is created on a source instance and the same incident we're going to create on the target instance. So this PPT was there, which I shared last time. And this is the use case we covered. First one, if an incident is created on one ServiceNow instance, it should create in another ServiceNow instance. But today, what we are going to do is, whatever the response we'll get from the target instance, that is the destination instance, we will make sure that the data coming from the response of the third party or any tool, we will catch that response and will store in our source instance. First scenario and second scenario we will go and see is make sure that both incidents should have the same SysID so that in future, if there is an update on the same incident, we will be able to do it. Because if the SysID is different, guys, we will not be able to do anything on the already existing incident. So we will not get delay. We'll go back and let me take you to the ServiceNow page. Yeah, this is my source instance. If you remember, 86573.servicenow.com. And this was my second ServiceNow instance, which was this one, 170385. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is my target instance and this is my personal developer source instance. And if you remember, we have created the REST message. If you remember, under the system web service, we have a REST message. And this was the first one which we created last week, ServiceNow e-bonding. And you will notice the endpoint is this one. So what are the prerequisites needed to do any kind of integrations? We have done in the last class. You need endpoint, you need authentication details, then you need method, which method you are going to use. If you are using post method, you have to send the content body, if you remember, JSON. And once it is done, we will get our ticket created over there, response. Now, this was already done in the last class. So the first requirement says that whatever the incident will create, for example, let me show, let's say create new. So whatever the incident will create from here, the same incident is going to create on the third party, which is happening as of now. Now, whatever the response we will receive from the third party, what incident number got created on third party, we will store under this correlation ID. What I mean is, let me explain you. For example, let me choose system admin. Okay. I'm giving this option for test e-bonding just for reference. Okay. And I am just saving it. So there is already existing business rule that is called BR, which is already executing in my source ServiceNow instance. If I go back and type here business rule, under system definition, we have a business rule. Open that. And if you remember, the first one, e-bonding, which we have created last time. So guys, if you are very new to this channel, go back and check all my videos and you can subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you want. So this was the e-bonding which we have created, business rule, which was the trigger condition when the record is inserted. Advanced section was nothing but we have explained each and everything in the last class. So this is already existing and it is active. It means that this incident would have been created. So let's go back to the target instance. We'll go to all, we'll open incident. Yeah, go to all and you will notice this one which created just now. Let me check the created date. If we don't have the created date, let me bring the created date. So created over here. Yeah. And let me bring the open. Remove this open. Created. So this is created just now. You can notice 1 minute ago and the current time is 11:41 p.m. in the night. Okay. So if I open this, there you go. You will notice, first of all, test e-bonding, which is nothing but this one, test e-bonding. So what I want is the same incident number 10025 over here will come up over here so that we will know that, okay, this is coming because an incident is created. So what we will do, that's what we are going to see. Second thing what we'll do, if you notice the society of this record is starting with BEE72, but they start with a T680. So this is a mismatch of a society. In future, if you want to update this ticket will never gonna update. Why? Because the society is changed. So in this case, what you guys have to do is we have to make sure that the society should be same. And these are the real-time scenarios which you will be doing when you do any kind of integrations from ServiceNow to ServiceNow e-bonding. That will be very helpful, guys. So let's get started on this. So first of all, we'll go to our REST message, which we have already created over here, which is nothing but create an incident. And here we have already given short description, caller ID, and the category. What I will add over here, let me start add in the beginning. So we'll add sys underscore ID. What is this sys ID, guys? This sys ID is the column name which is already present on any table. You remember when we had a session on admin, when we created our table, the 6th column will automatically create it. That out of those 6 columns, one was sys ID. The sys ID is auto-created. If you've not checked the table videos, you can go back and check the admin series. It is there. Sys ID is present on every table in ServiceNow. This is a unique ID. Similarly, short description, caller, and category is present on the incident table. Now, what I will do is, same thing, I'll copy, paste, and instead of details, I'll put ID, for example. So what I will give in the coding part. So as you remember, this dollar refer to the dynamic content. It will give you whatever the ID is coming up, it will pick that ID and send it. It is not hard coding content. So dynamic content is always given by the dollar ID or dollar curly braces on, not ID, just a name. You can put any name. Like here I put details, here I put caller details. Similarly, you can put anything, but this dollar is used for the dynamic content. If I don't want to hard code, I will go with the dollar. If I want to hard code, I will give a sys value over here. As of now, right click and save it. Yeah. Now let's go back to our business rule, which is, I guess, this one. Let me bring it till near this. Yeah. And this business rule we are calling our ServiceNow e-bonding, which is nothing but my REST message. You can cross verify ServiceNow e-bonding, which is my REST message, and the method name which we have to call. The same thing. And here we have used this no string parameter no skip. So I guess everyone now understood what is the meaning of no skip. It will skip the characters. And in the previous video, I have already, you can say that pinned one of the answers. So you can go back and check the answer which I asked in the previous video. Now what I will do is, I will copy this, I will paste it, same thing, but here I will change this cat. What is this cat? The dynamic content, dollar cat, which I have given over here, if you notice here, dollar cat. Similarly, here I will use ID. Copy this and put here ID. And here what I will be using? So current refer to the current object. Current refer to the current object or the current record which table on the incident table. So we are already on the current table. So what we will pick? We will pick the current sys ID. It means that if you create any incident, for example, let's go to the incident table. By create new, automatically here sys ID will be coming up. Currently, it is showing -1 because no sys ID generated as of now, because record is not created. If any record is created, their sys ID will be generated. So it will be current.sysID. I'll copy this. I'll go back to my script. Here I'll put current.sysID bracket close. So whatever the sys ID is there, I will send it to the third party and the same sys ID will be created. Like these short descriptions, same this short description is creating. Caller ID is also creating. You can notice here, system admin short description is also creating. Correct? And category is also creating. So what is happening here? Whatever we are sending from the source is getting created on the target. So what we will do? We will first of all make the sys ID same. So how to make it? So this will make sys ID unique and the same sys ID will be created on the target instance. Yeah. So if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. But this is what you have to perform. Now, once you perform, you have to execute it. And after executing, we are getting a response body. Now, yeah, on the last class, we have given the log-like response from third party. Let me change this response. Target instance response. Yep. Now I'm getting the response body. So on the log, we can check target instance response. Click enter. What I want now? What I want? I want whatever the response we are getting from the third party. That is nothing but the response body. We'll pick the incident number from there and we will set on the incident table under correlation ID. How we can do that? Go back to our script. It's very easy, guys. Whatever the response body we are getting, we will have to parse. Why we will parse? If you have any, just pause video. Give me the answer in the comment section. I will pin it again. Parse in the sense, currently the response body which we will be getting is JSON. Correct? You cannot read the JSON. You can read the JSON, but you cannot set the JSON on any of the field right away. You have to go inside the JSON. For example, let me just go to the logs. Okay. And let me pick any JSON which was created last time. Code. Okay. What was the name? Let me just go back and check. Do set. Oh, sorry. Let me refresh this. I didn't save it, hopefully. Yeah, it's loading. Let me paste it again. Yeah, this one, the response from third party. Okay, copy this and paste it. So this we got a JSON. So if I copy this JSON, guys, this was the last time what we did. And on Google, just type JSON formatter.org. So here you can format your JSON. So I'll put here and all the JSON will be formatted over here, will come here. So what is the issue? This is not a JSON. Let me remove this. Control A, X, Control V. Yeah, you can notice all this JSON has been converted into readable format. But guys, remember here, what we have to pick? We have to pick a number. So we have to go inside the JSON and pick the number from here. So where's the number? Here, we have the number over here. So this number should be set on the incident table over here on the correlation ID. So first of all, you have to parse the JSON. Means you have to go inside the JSON. Parsing is nothing but you are just reading the JSON and you are picking the value. Parsing. Going inside it and picking the data. That is called PARSE. So if you wanted to know the English meaning of parse, just type parse means, see, into a compound. Okay, let me just click here. An act of parsing a string or a text means going inside it and getting the details. So this is nothing but called parse. So what we have to do is we have to parse this JSON and we have to pick the value from there. So how to parse any JSON? So we'll click enter and we'll remove this because there are a lot of data. We will be confused. So we'll put Control Z. Here we'll put target instance. Okay, I'm saving it. Now I will try to parse the response body because this is called a response body which we get on the log part. This is nothing but called response body. We will parse it, we will go inside it and we will play with it. So how to do that? First of all, let's go back. Yeah. Over here, close this, come down. Let's parse it. So I'm just putting here variable parse data, for example, equal to how to parse. What is the command to parse? So basically you have to give a command called JSON dot JSON, JSON dot PARSE. What we are going to parse? The response body. So JSON is here you can use as an object which is used to parse the response body. And where is the response body? See this one. Copy this and paste it. So it will parse the JSON. So how to parse the JSON? You have a command called JSON.parse. Even you can go back to Google and type this JSON.parse, copy and paste it over here. See, JSON.parse. If I open this W3 school, you can read about it. A common use of JSON is to exchange data, which we have already seen. Exchanging of information. When receiving a data from a web server, data is always a string. So parsing the data and the data become a JavaScript object. It means that we have a JSON and we have to parse that, get the value in the form of a string, and we'll pick the string and we'll set as an object. So not to worry, we'll use JSON.parse. Here we'll use JSON.parse and then you have a body under it, body. Okay. Now go back. We have parsed it. Now we'll create a variable called, let's say, INC number. INC number. INC incident target number. Okay. Equal to whatever we are getting over here in the parse data. So this line will parse the JSON or go inside the JSON and convert it into readable format. Readable format. Okay. Now we will go inside the JSON now with the help of what? Parse data. So everything inside the parse data dot. Now we have to check our JSON, how JSON look like. So I will right click and reopen the closed tab. I guess it's look like this, result. If I'm not wrong, guys, I guess this is the one. Yeah, result. So under result only, we have these JSONs. So result dot parent dot made SLA. So what we will use? Result dot number. Result dot number will return number. Okay. So because result is a JSON object over here, considered as a, and inside that we have a JSON. So we have a JSON inside a JSON. So here we have first curly braces. Okay. This is first JSON. Then we have an object over here, and inside that we again have a JSON. So we have a JSON inside a JSON. So we can use like this. Simple as that. Result dot what we need, number. If you need short description, whatever you want, you can put it. That's all. So the number will be stored under. So here what we can do is target incident number is stored in the variable. What is the variable name? Sorry for the bad spelling. Yeah, BLE. This is the variable number. Again, yeah, this is the variable name. Okay. So the number is stored under this, and where we have to set this number on the incident table under correlation ID. So what we will do is right click over here. What is the package name of correlation ID is correlation underscore ID. So if you have installed the extension called SNUtil, which is this one, you don't have to do anything. You have to go to the table, right click. You have the SN tool and tool. Click on this option called \tn. It will automatically give you all the package name. So copy this name. We are on the current record. I'll close all this, guys. Okay. So we are on the current record. We will use like this. Current dot correlation ID equal to whatever the number we are getting. That's it. And we will update it. So how to update? Current dot update. So incident will be updated. Okay. So this should be working. If this is not working, then I will revisit this and I will tell you the how you can have a backup. But before that, guys, give a log. Always try to give a log when you are new to ServiceNow on scripting. So I'll put gs.log and here target number equal to plus, and you know that what is the meaning of plus concatenation. So I have started already with the JavaScript, Rhino JavaScript or Glide JavaScript, which is used in ServiceNow. You can check that video, what is this plus means. So yeah, now I'm saving it. So I'll explain this code one by one again for you. I saved this and let's explain you back so that it will be a revision for you. So we are going inside this REST message which we have created, which is nothing but this one. We are calling our method. Inside the method, we are going to the incident table using that endpoint. And here we have defined all these options dynamically, which is sysid, short description, caller, and category, which is nothing but \tn, which is nothing but caller, category, short description, and the sysid of it. Correct? If I go back again, now we are executing it. We are going to the response body. Before that, we are setting the current sysid. Whatever the sysid is there, it will have the current sysid of the current record. Current refer to the current object. And what is the current table incident? So we don't have to glide here. We can use current. Now, we will parse the response body. Why? Because it is in readable format. We have to make it and we have to pick the value from there. And we are setting it on the correlation ID. And we are updating the record. That's all. Let's try to do that, whether it is working or not. If not, then we'll come back and do it. So if you have any question, please put in the comment section and give us a thumbs up if you like it. So I'm saving it. I will close random things. Those, this is not required, not required, not required. This is also not required. This is required and log is also required. Okay. Let me close this also. So let me create an incident now. Refresh the page and go back to the third party. Here also you can see we have 69 incident. Okay. Let me refresh and show you. We have 69. Now we are going to create a new incident. Caller, let's put able tutor. Okay. Category, I'm going to put hardware. And the short description is making sysid same and getting the incident number from third party or ServiceNow. Just a short description I am giving so that we will not get confused. I am going to create an incident now, saving it, and you will notice, okay, there's some error, but ignore that error. I'll come back to that. But you will notice here, correlation ID is updated. One IC 0010026. First. Second, let's go back to the log and put here the logs message. So the target number is C10026. Correct? This is my source instance. Again, what is the target which we are going to check? This one, target instance. Copy this. Paste it over here. Enter. See, we got a response from the third party, which is having a result. And if you go drag to the right, Control F number. So, means that this is the same number which is created on the third party, 10026. Let's go to the third party and just refresh the page. It should have a 70 and you will notice incident is created. 026, you can see 10026, open that. And here we have the same thing, category hardware, incident number, and sysid is EB5. Copy this, go to the source instance, incident table, and let me paste it over here. Where's the page? Let me go back to the incident table again. Click on all. Open this. Yeah, Control V. You will notice AB5C. This is already there. So now you can see there's an error coming on the top. Duplicate entry with the primary key. Guys, this is why this is coming, this kind of error. This is working. This is working perfectly fine. You can notice correlation ID is giving me the ID number. Correct? But why this error is coming? If you go to my business row, okay, if you notice here, I have used current.update. Why we need current.update? Just think. We don't need actually current.update. Why? Because we are on the incident table. So we are already in the current table. We don't need this update. So we'll ignore this. We'll not use this because it will automatically, this line number 16 only set the value. So we'll save it and we'll go back to incident again. And I guess here also it would have been created. Yeah, over here, so I will delete this. Delete this. I will create a new incident. Now you will notice there will be no errors. So let's go back, click on new, and let's put any other user. Let's say Quentin or any, yeah. This time I'm choosing database, and here I'm putting demo e-bonding with same SysID and incident number captured from third party target. That's all. Save this and you will notice correlation ID is 10030. Sys ID is this one 5B. So we'll right click, copy the Sys ID. Okay. Go back. Or not here. Sorry. Refresh this page. See the same incident number. Open this. And I'll put this Sys ID over here 5B, and you will notice the top of this 5B. Same Sys ID is created now. So we are done with this. We have created the same Sys ID. The same number is going to capture on my correlation ID, and we are good to go. There is no error. Correct? So what we perform? We perform a e-bonding only. We perform a bi-directional integrations where what I did, whatever the response we are getting from the third party, we are setting it over here. Correct? The incident number. You can do anything. You can set their correlation ID over here, here to there. Whatever you want, you can do it. When you can set the Sys ID. And the same thing is created on the third party over here. So this is the use of e-bonding in ServiceNow. E-bonding is nothing but we are doing ServiceNow to ServiceNow integration. So thanks for watching. And in the next video, we are going to see ServiceNow to ServiceNow only with other scenarios. What are the possible scenarios? Now, what we will do, we will create a SOAP message this time, not the REST message. So REST message is obviously we are going to use it, but even we should learn what is SOAP. And we will create a SOAP message similar to REST message and will perform certain activity. But that video will be coming after few days. So what I'm going to bring here is the series which we have left on the development side, script include and the glide Ajax. What we did last video where we have set the value on the catalog item with the help of script include, I guess. Yeah. So what if there are collections of array? If there are arrays, if there are multiple options you want to set, how you will perform that? That video I'm going to bring in. So stay tuned and I hope you are learning a lot. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.